Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Jazz Digital, and I guess we get 100 scrubs. So thanks for y'all's support. Headshot, critical hit. You know what I'm saying? Sleep. What's going on, guys? Your boy Jazz Digital, and today, as you've seen in the thumbnail, 100 subscribers. Give it up. We did it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And with that, let's go and get with the times. Welcome and welcome back. First and foremost, thank you for your time. This is the 100 subs special. You guys are amazing. I appreciate all the unwavering support throughout the years, in all honesty. Going forward, we're just gonna keep this kind of raw. May do a couple of snippets here and there, but I'm gonna try to do as minimal editing going forward as possible. So we did it. And thank you all for your support. We hit the 100 subscriber milestone. And with that, we're gonna start talking about a little bit of the direction, some of my emotions kind of getting to this point, as well as some goals and some challenges going forward. Some of you guys may not know this, but I actually started this channel back in August 2014. I didn't even get my first subscriber. Until September 2016. Shout out to you. And then we just got our 100 subscribers this year, December 2021. It's been surreal. It's been an emotional roller coaster as of lately to kind of just think of the impact that we've had on 100 people's lives. And it just fuels the fire going forward. So I just want to say thank you to all of you guys. We did it, man. It's unreal. So going forward, the direction of the channel is still in limbo, still kind of uncertain. We're going to continue to hit you guys with a barrage of different things until we hone in on the craft and figure out what our niche is. And as you guys know, in terms of direction, it's been all over the place. I mean, there's a little bit of ASMR, there's vlogs, there's even product reviews. I even did a short film and even submitted it into a couple film festivals, as well as, just been, putting some crazy edits together and just trying different things, get some parodies and things like that. So right now, the direction for the channel is going to be in line with kind of what we've been doing as of late, shorter duration in terms of watch time, to try to get a little more audience retention. I've been working on my SEO, search engine optimization, working on, titles, descriptions, thumbnails, as well as trying to stay with trends. That's gonna be the goal, especially going into the next year, 2022. So let's just talk about lessons learned. So I just wanna say this, it's not a failure until you quit. This channel has always just kind of been in my back pocket, as a lot of my friends know, a lot of you guys know. I normally put out content depending upon where I'm at in my life. Sometimes I may be in a certain place in my life, and by doing this, it allows me to reach out to others, pull them maybe out of a place that they're in, as well as kind of like a symbiotic relationship, kind of like their joy I kind of latch onto, kind of like the thing that hangs onto the sharks. I don't know what it's called, but I'll throw a picture in there. But anyways, lessons learned. I never really gave up on this channel. I did kind of just put it on the back burner. I would like to extend somewhat of an apology for those of you guys who thoroughly enjoyed the content and were kind of nail biters along the way, waiting for more content. And I appreciate you guys for sticking around for so long. It really does mean a lot to me now that I think about, the journey. And I just kind of want to give back now. Now that I have the time, now that I'm kind of in a different headspace, different place in my life, I want to definitely continue to give you guys what I have in the past and the reasons why you guys stayed around for so long. And especially for the new folks here, you may not know this. Definitely take some time to go back through some of the catalogs, some of the compilations, and just kind of get familiar with the whole brand. So it's been a long time coming. Just throwing this out there. I mean, we've had this shirt since I was in California, at least 2016. This shirt means a lot to me. I took some time and went to Google headquarters in California and got this stitched together. This is a one of one for me. I cherish this. I have a couple of really funny moments wearing this, and I intend to hold on to this going forward. So anyways, lessons learned. It's not a failure until you quit. Now, some of you guys that follow me right now are also YouTubers or social media content curators. I hope that by me kind of getting this motivation spark something in you guys as well. That's really it. I just want to continue to motivate. So you will continue to see the Chaz Digital style editing, the unexpected twist, and and the things that you cannot unsee. That is my catch. That is my favorite part about making content. So if you don't know anything about me, what I love about this, aside from it being therapeutic, is having an idea and being able to actually execute it. Something that you've made up completely in your mind, and then being able to just edit it and just force it out, and forcing others to see it that same way. I love that. A good example would be like the airplane skit. You can go back here, I'll throw it right here. You can just rewind this later and check that out. Lessons learned over the years. And like I said, I started this back in 2014. Didn't really, let's say, maybe believe in myself as much as maybe others do. So I never actually gave up on the channel. It's not a fail until you actually quit completely. We've kind of done the possible. We've done what's possible. We've got to 100 subscribers, but now it's time to go towards the impossible, what seems impossible. And that is, and we'll talk about that here in a little bit, but lessons learned. Like I said, this has been therapy. And what I've learned is that, I had been doing this all wrong. I had, in my eyes, good ideas, solid content, whatever, things that I thought people would like. But when you put it out, when you don't know what you're doing, it feels like you're just on a fruitless endeavor for such a long time, such a long dry spell. And it can be demoralizing. But the lesson learned is that you have to continue. And for the new YouTubers, I know a couple of you guys follow and we motivate each other. The one thing that I've learned recently is that you just have to do. The only way you get better at something is you just have to continue to execute and just continue to work at it. If this is something that you're passionate about, you're gonna be in a similar situation like how I was. You're doing it for what? Some people do it for money, some people do it for the fame, some people do it to help others, for whatever your reason is. For me, this has always been something that I've loved to surprise my friends or coworkers with a link, and they're like, oh God, what are you doing? And that is what has driven me to kind of come back now, because of that fire that I found, putting a smile on people's face. So yeah, and all of these lessons learned have been curated into this playlist called Lessons Learned. It'll be right here or somewhere on the screen. I'll throw it in here as a card. So you can click on that and kind of just check to how to do this the right way. Turns out I was doing hashtags. Nobody searches in the YouTube search bar for hashtags. Nobody's doing hashtag Spider-Man, hashtag funny, hashtag skit. Like, nobody's typing that. And so I had a lot of videos that were just lost in time because I was doing it wrong. A couple more lessons learned along the way have been to face your fears, as well as stop being a perfectionist and having a growth mindset. Facing my fears, I feel like there's a lot of seasons in my life where I was afraid to put things out because I worry about, the way I'm being perceived or whatever it is. But I just kind of have realized, like, no, that's just the brand, that's just who I am, and just stick to your guns and do it. Because some of the things I put out in the past, I was kind of skeptical of, but I've actually received great feedback on. So yeah, stopping my perfectionist mind, stop being a perfectionist. Yeah, so I have a couple of edits that you might look at and be like, dog, how long did that take? And yeah, I probably spent a little bit more time than need be perfecting it, quote unquote. Whereas in reality, it was done a long time ago, and you've actually lost rhythm because you spent so much time, weeks on the project, when you could have continued to strike while the iron was hot. The third will be adapt a growth mindset. Being open-minded to criticism, being open-minded to others around you, and what their perspective is should always be a value. With that growth mindset, having people around you that are willing to give you the feedback, that are also willing to tell you the truth, that are willing to, hurt your feelings a little bit. Shout out to Nick for kind of opening my eyes up to accepting any and all feedback. It's really important to take the good with the bad. You can't be built on this facade of nothing but compliments, because when criticism comes, you're just gonna crumble. Seriously. And more lessons learned. So the goal for next year, 2022, is 1K subscribers. Not for number's sake. We're 10% there, but this is to impact and improve the lives of 900 more people. I believe it's possible. I know it's possible. There's billions of people on the planet. There's billions of videos on YouTube. And there's millions of people interacting daily. Thousands of uploads. Millions of billions of views a day. Okay, so why not shoot for the stars? A good lesson learned by Elon Musk recently, just a very simple quote, was if you give somebody 30 days to clean the house, they'll get it done in 30 days. You give somebody 3 hours to clean their house, they'll get it done in 3 hours. So why not set the goal, 2022, 1,000 subscribers? People are resilient. Well, some of y'all out there had that college paper that needed to be done at midnight. You got it done at midnight. Why can we not have that same energy over here? And with that, I'm gonna tie it in with a challenge. And I'm just gonna throw it out there now. Obviously, it's gonna take some work. It's definitely gonna take a lot of creativity. It's definitely gonna take some grind. But, you know, we're just gonna have to continue to push. It's gonna be a couple seasons of sacrifice. You know, we're gonna make it happen. You know, I've had a lot of life changes. And I'm not gonna go too far into that, but we've had a lot of life changes and things that have kind of impeded some of the progress. But hey, we've also learned how to jump those hurdles. Knees up, bro. You got to figure out how to get just enough clearance on some of these obstacles to keep on going in your race. And I'm excited to continue. With that being said, just kind of wrapping it all up, you know, I do appreciate everything. I know I'm not popping bottles and doing nothing like that, but I just kind of want to have a sit down, straightforward talk, just kind of being myself with you guys. I know I'm not as crazy as I was in the intro, and that guy's still sleeping over there, but it's okay. So I challenge you guys, all of you who have joined in on the channel. I don't like using the term subscribers, honestly. I don't really like using the term fans. I don't really like any of that. I will come up with some sort of title, something for the community to make sure that this feels like a family. And I also challenge you all that if you thoroughly enjoyed this content, this channel, share it. If you know that there's somebody out there who knows me or who might value learning of me, I challenge you guys going forward. Now press that share, send the links. Let's build this community. Let's grow. Let's get out there. The one lesson that I've learned recently, Marty actually said this to me, was the only difference between Chaz and XYZ or whoever it is that's out there is that they just have a larger following. And here's a lesson I learned from Nipsey, rest in peace, was you're in the same position in life at all times. You got a little bit less than somebody, you got a little bit more than somebody, but it goes the same way. You got to find your balance, and you just have to continue to stay humble. You have to continue to do what is true to yourself. Don't get caught up on comparisons. Don't be envious, don't be jealous. It's just stay true to why you do what you do. All in all, I hope you guys got something out of this. Like I said, therapy, man. Sitting in an empty room right now, lights burning my eyes. You know, I normally have on my blue light, you know, filter glasses or whatever, but this is what it's all about. You know, sitting down and having these organic discussions and you know, just kind of enjoying the process, enjoying the journey. That's a phrase that a lot of us have been throwing around. And so I just want to give a quick shout out to my team. I don't want to leave anybody out, but you know, if I've shotgunned a link to you and I've spammed it to you, it's because I want you to have that. Okay, I don't have no bots or nothing like that. I want y'all to be a part of this. And I'm not gonna apologize for being excited. I'm not gonna apologize. Forget it. I ain't gonna apologize for spamming y'all. I want y'all to be a part of this. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows how far this will go? It's been a blast so far, and I fully expect to continue to go forward having even more of a blast. Just know, if you thought some of these ideas were crazy so far, you have no idea what's going on going forward. So all in all, I feel very fortunate to be in this space, and yeah, I'm just really happy. I'm just really happy right now. So thanks. You can get up now. Get up, bro. We up. That was a good old nap. Good old nap. You know what I'm saying? Whew.